So why do most New Year's resolutions fail? In this video, I'm going to show you guys the number one reason why New Year's resolutions don't work and how to actually make them work. What's up everyone, this is Jing here from Authentic Energy. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here to help you become body confident, healthier, and happier. If you want weekly tips on body confident lifestyle, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. I'm here every week to give you guys the best tips. Okay, so guys, by the time you're watching this, it's probably already January 2022, or I don't know, maybe you might get to watch this sometime down the road. But I want to share with you guys, based on my own experience, why New Year's resolutions don't work most of the time. Okay, when I say most of the time, well, I want to share the stats with you guys. It is actually less than 8%. Less than 8% of the people actually stick to their resolutions, which means actually less than 90% of people don't really achieve their resolutions. Okay, but somehow, you know, every year there's still millions of people around the globe, just like you and me here watching this video right now, trying to find out, you know, what goals can I set, what visions, and how can I, you know, make my resolutions come true, and hoping that, you know, the next year is gonna be better. Okay, so if you're busy setting up your goals and also writing down your New Year's resolution right now, I would like to invite you to drop your pen and paper, right? And just focus on this video and just focus on, you know, the message I have here for you, because this is gonna help you set your goals much better, and this is gonna help you succeed in your New Year's resolution. Based on my own coaching experience and my personal experience, New Year's resolutions don't really work. The reason why it doesn't work is due to the fact that there is too much distraction. Okay, remember this word from me, distractions. Okay, so distractions can happen at different times, right? So I'm referring to distractions while you're setting up the goals, while you're writing down your resolution. Distractions happen along the way. Distractions in your physical environment. Distractions, you know, inside of your body system and outside of you. And also distractions from basically just the people, the energy around you. So distractions, I found in my personal coaching experience, is the number one blockage. Distraction is the number one blockage in almost everyone's personal growth journey. Okay, whether if it's, you know, like a body confidence goal you have, or some kind of like, you know, body health goal, or I know a lot of people set goals like, I want to lose 22 pounds in 2022, you know, I'm gonna start this morning routine on the 1st of January. Whatever that goal you have is for your relationship or for a career or for your health, okay, distractions is always there to actually deter you away from your path. Okay, so here I want you to actually think about these things when I talk about distractions. Okay, so has distraction happened? So are there any distractions while you're setting your goal? Okay, while you're writing down your New Year's resolution. So what do I mean by distractions while you're setting your goal? Because for a lot of us, the distraction comes from other people's goals. While you're setting up your goals and your visions, are you influenced by other people's opinions? Are you influenced by other people's ambitions and their visions? Okay, and when we're under the influence of, you know, other people's goals and ambitions, it is very easy for us to being inauthentic. We're not being authentic to ourselves. We're not listening to our own goals, our own voices, right? Instead, we're looking at other people's goals and go, hey, okay, that sounds good, I want that too. So very easily that can trigger, you know, our sense of like competitiveness, and also our sense of like comparing, right? We want to measure ourselves up to other people's goals in order to get, I don't know, a sense of fulfillment, or you want to feel as ambitious as others. So this is actually a major distraction that happens all the time to a lot of us while we're setting our New Year's resolution. So it's not about what you want in a way, it's about what other people want, and then you turn other people's resolution into yours. So this is the first distraction, okay? And the second distraction is a lot of us set so many goals. We write down too many New Year's resolutions, right? Has anybody been in has anybody been, in that situation where you write down, like, I don't know, at least like 10 different things on the list, and you're like, I'm gonna go to the gym every day, I'm gonna, like, get up early every day, what else, I'm gonna do this and that, you are feeling pumped. I know you're feeling very motivated when you write them down, but let me tell you guys this. When you're setting too many things on the paper, when you're giving yourself too many goals, you are distracted already. Okay, from the moment when you write your goals, because you are probably already drowned by the ambition and the greed without thinking about the reality. Okay, the reality is, where you focus your energy, the attention expands and the result shows. I'd rather you, take away everything and keep just one or two things on the list. Because when you have too many things you want to do, okay, without checking in with yourself, without checking in with the reality, you are actually spreading your energy too thin. Okay, you're really just scattering your energy, and think about, where your energy goes. It goes everywhere, right? So at the end, you might just end up achieving a little fraction of everything, a bit of something, and you're not really achieving, like anything in completion. So this is the second distraction. Okay, you are setting too many goals, having too many resolutions, which just gonna end up, spreading your energy, and sometimes, they just turn them into empty promises. Okay, so be aware of that kind of distraction. Now, number 3, the third distraction a lot of us experience is the distraction that we get along the way. Okay, so this distraction usually comes from the environment we're in, the physical environment. Okay, so in the physical environment, I always tell my students this: whenever you create a new habit for yourself or set a new goal for yourself, you need to create a new environment to support it. Okay, I'm going to repeat that. Every new goal or every resolution is backed up by a new environment. Okay, so by which I mean that, if you have this, you have your New Year's resolutions and the goals, are you looking at recreating your environment? Are you looking at, rearranging things? Okay, assessing different elements in your energy, in your physical environment that can actually support you and your goal, right? So if we're always, if we just dive back into the same old environment and hoping that, everything's gonna change, this year is gonna be different, I'll tell you this, all these old things, old energies in your existing environment are gonna distract you. So, I'll give you some examples of how can you change your physical environment. Okay, look at, like, how do you receive your daily feed? This is a very big one, what kind of news feed, what kind of like social media feed you receive every day, right? Are there certain accounts and news outlets that you can switch off, you unfollow, right? Because what we read, every day really shapes our beliefs and our core values, and it can influence ourselves. So that's a big one. Are you looking at changing your relationship with, digital devices, with TV, with Netflix? Are you also looking at, basically changing your lifestyle, okay? And rearranging certain things and decluttering your physical environment, right? So if you don't actually make the changes to your environment, we're talking about the energy, outside of you, surrounding you, okay, you're still feeding the same old habits and the energies into your so-called new self. Okay, so that doesn't really help, because in a way they're just distracting you away from this new thing that you're giving yourself. Okay, so these are the 3 main distractions that are actually ruining everybody's personal growth journey. And I can tell you this with confidence, because I've observed this in a lot of people, and I've observed this in myself in the past as well. So how can you actually succeed in, achieving your New Year's resolutions? Before you actually sit down and set your goal, I would like to invite you to think about, okay, do this first, okay? Think about where you are right now in life, okay? And while you're doing this, I would like you to do this in a very quiet environment with nothing turned on, no TV, no phones, no social media, especially no magazines or books around you, just you. Because when you're setting the New Year's resolution, it's about you. Remember, it's about you And I would like you to tune into your intuition, like tune into your body and really listen. Listen to yourself, listen to your voice. Okay, what sparks joy for you? Okay, and when you are able to do this, you're actually able to hear yourself much more clearly instead of hearing, a lot of things from the people around you, hearing things from social media, influencers, or whatever. Okay, so I want you to actually really tune into your body, tune into really your intuition, your gut feeling here. Okay, and do this in a very quiet environment. Okay, so once you find this quiet environment, once you feel good in your body and in your mind, take out a blank piece of paper and just write down one thing. One thing only. That's right, just one thing. I always love the philosophy of, just focusing on one thing at a time. Okay, whatever it is, like I said before, tune into yourself, tune into your body, listen to your voice, listen to yourself. What is that one thing you truly desire? What is that one thing you can devote yourself to in the new year, in 2022? Okay, just that one thing. Don't be greedy. Because the reality is, if you're greedy, if you want so many things, you end up spreading your energy too thin. You're not going to accomplish it because you can only put this much energy into a bit of everything. But if we only just want that one thing, that means we can put 100% of our energy into that one thing, that one New Year's resolution. Let's make it happen. And this one thing has to really spark you joy. It has to be really aligned with your passion, with your, that fire in your body you can really feel. It has to be aligned with, the joy, and has to really speak to you. I really need it. And you're able to give yourself the reason, the emotional reason of why you want to accomplish this in the new year. Okay, so just that one thing. And after you've written it down, okay, there's another thing you have to do, right? That will ensure that, you can achieve this, is write down 1 to 3 action steps. Okay, there's no use if you just write down your goal, right? And go, okay, it's gonna happen, and then go back to Netflix. Okay, write it down and then write down 1 to 3 actions that you can take. Okay, realistic actions that you can take to help you get to that one thing. Okay, so for example, if it's like working, have a breakthrough in your body confidence, work on your body confidence, okay, then you can write it down, make 2022 the breakthrough year for me to feel truly body confident. Okay, great. That is the one thing you truly desire. Now, what are the 3 things? What are the 3 actions that you can take to achieve the body confidence? Okay, it could be things like, I'm gonna follow Jean as my mentor. Okay, right, that's great. I would love to work with a lot of you girls, on body confidence this year. You can say, I'm gonna follow Jean's BCM method. Okay, and then second thing, I'm going to practice, one body confidence practice a day. Okay, and number 3, okay, I'm going to recreate my lifestyle. Okay, so, but of course, recreating lifestyle is still very vague, right? So exactly how do you want to change and recreate your lifestyle? You gotta be very specific. Like, what exactly are you doing? Are you changing your nutrition? Are you changing the way, are you changing your daily movement pattern? Are you changing the way, you're speaking to yourself? What is it that you're actually doing to change your lifestyle? You gotta be very specific with that. And that's something that I do with my students when we're actually setting a body confidence action plan. Okay, so I'm just giving you guys an example, right? If your goal is to improve your health and fitness, or to improve your body confidence, there's always distractions there as well. Okay, the number one distraction that I see in a lot of people's case, where they spend years and years trying to, achieve the same thing, is that they're distracted by information overload. Okay, information overload, meaning that a lot of people will grab bits and pieces of information from different sources. Maybe you're watching some of my videos, maybe you're reading someone else's book, or maybe you follow some free program from another YouTube channel, right? So you end up getting like all sorts of information from different channels and different sources, and trying to get something good out of it, trying to follow it. But very often, this is really based on what I've seen in my students and in my community. When people do that, okay, when they get like, a bundle of different information from different, gurus or mentors and sources, what happens is you end up getting a lot of confusion, and a lot of times there are a lot of conflicting messages. Okay, and also at the same time, I found that there is really a lack of focus for a lot of people. When you feel like, I'm learning from like various sources, I feel like they're all helping me, but at the end of the day, there's really a lack of focus. Okay, a lack of focus can also mean that there's a lack of core foundation, core structure. So which can actually lead to a lot of people not taking any actions, or taking like the kind of actions that will only lead to superficial changes, not long-term permanent changes, right? So this is something that I sincerely want to share with all of you, whether if it's for like, body confidence or personal growth or health and fitness or, money, success, career kind of changes. Be sure that you're sticking to one proven system. Okay, one proven system of method that you can apply to your life. Just one. Stick to one thing. Like I said, stick to that one resolution. And now, if you're looking for solution, look for one proven system that you can follow. That's something that can make you implement in your existing life. And also follow that one mentor. Okay, just follow one mentor, and which actually is great because you can actually turn down a lot of different noises, and also, with all due respect, and say, I love all the different gurus and influencers I follow, but for now, I just want to focus on what this mentor has said to me and just follow her or his method. Okay, and I'm gonna go all the way. And trust me, when you put all your energy, 100% energy into, practicing, following, that one mentor's method and that mentor's, core values, you're bound to see results very fast. Because it is the law of attraction. This is the law of universe. Where your energy goes, like really everything expands, and the universe is working with you to help you get the results fast. Okay, so this is all I want to share with you guys today. I hope this is actually helpful for all of you guys to set your New Year's resolution. And for those of you who are in the middle of setting your resolution, I hope this is actually helpful, and also this can give you more like confidence and more faith in stepping into your new year. Okay, and not to worry if you really don't know what you want. Nobody said that it's a rule that you have to start January 1st with 100% motivation, with like a list of things you're ready to implement. No one said that that's the rule. Okay, it is okay if you want to take some more time, even starting January, I don't know, the first week of January, you still want to take some time to review, to reflect. That is completely okay as well. At the end of the day, the best things will happen to people that are most balanced and most kind and loving to themselves, rather than forcing yourself to be like everyone else. Okay, don't feel left out. Don't feel like you're lazy just because you haven't got your New Year's resolution yet. It is okay. Okay, and you don't have to start a new year with a clean slate. If you're already working on something right now, keep going. Okay, and you can review your progress and give yourself a pat on the shoulder and tell yourself that, I'm doing great. I don't need anything new. I can just keep working on the goal that I set myself last year and carrying it into the new year, which is completely okay as well. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It is something that I really want to share with all of you guys here, and I want to say a big thank you for all of you being here throughout the past couple of years. Or if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and if you like it, please share this video with your loved ones. Just a big thank you to all of you for being part of this YouTube community. And I'm here to help all of you guys to become body confident, healthier and happier, and I look forward to working with a lot of you guys in 2022. All right, guys, so enjoy your new year, and I'll see you next time. Bye.